yeah, talking about YouTube and governments, etc. I have seen what's happening in the UK. And I keep on remembering when somebody said, like, hey, 1984 by Orwell wasn't meant to be a guide, it was a warning. Obviously, the UK government has taken it as a guide, unfortunately. And I am afraid they were just the start. From what I have seen and what I have heard, the, let's say, ID, to provide the ID, will not be just mandatory in the UK. It's coming to the US and it's coming to the EU as well. So yeah, Big Brother is going to be watching us all quite closely. I understand why they tried to make it, although I don't think it's the right path, but okay. It is reminding me a lot of the, let's say, playbook I have seen before 1989 here. Under the guise of doing something good, you actually like put in place more controls and more censorship on the entire populace. And that's exactly what happened. Now, if it would be just about IDing, okay. But what I can see in the UK, I think the worst part that I have read so far was that they have created a special police task force that will be watching the posts which people make on social media, and anything that's like not in line with the government's ideas, basically everything that's a wrong thing will be prosecuted. And I do find this absolutely terrible, because that is absolutely the same as what we had here before 89. And I just cannot believe that in 2025, the UK is where the Eastern Bloc has been before 89. Communist dictatorship. Like, guys, come on, wake up over there. This is not normal. That's awful for me to watch, especially when I was a younger teenager or a teenager at the time, but I still remember quite a lot. And I grew up in it, and I remember a lot from it. And I would not ever want to repeat this. There's nothing I value more. And if you grew up in those circumstances, then there is nothing you value more than your personal freedom and the freedom of expression, which we currently have. So seeing this completely being snuffed out by the UK government, for me, it's terrible to see that this is going on in the UK. That's absolutely terrible. I mean, a lot of people will be saying, and that's the natural way how they are including some of these little steps. Oh, this is not so bad yet, and this is not so bad yet. And they will not, of course, from day 1 to day 2 immediately change how certain things work. They will do it in small steps over time. But the changes are currently already so visible and so palpable that I'm just wondering why the people are still agreeing to that. For me, it's just, you cannot seriously agree with all of this. That's just terrible. So yeah, I will be honest, I'm happy not to live in the UK currently, even though I unfortunately think that something similar will be coming also to the EU. And it is absolutely painful for me to see something that I have experienced as a kid and which I was hoping to never see and never experience again, to repeat. It just drives me mad. It just makes me want to pack my stuff and go somewhere outside of the EU and very, very far away, somewhere where you don't have this kind of censorship. So this is awful. Certain websites have already been receiving notifications from UK government-affiliated agencies demanding that they restrict British nationals from accessing them. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This is absolutely crazy. And especially when you have, for example, an app or a site which is not a UK app or not a UK site. If you are not based in the UK and you primarily do not serve you do not fall under the UK law, what do I care how you restrict your citizens? That's not my problem. And that would be my reply as well. Like, seriously, no. That's not something where I would like bend the knee, or to be honest. Yeah, well, today it's dressed as democracy, so it's okay. It's still dictatorship. Yeah, it's censorship, dictatorship. I don't even know how else to put it. Yeah. It will be interesting to see if they bend the knee or rightfully tell Starmer's bunch to get bent. And Snackish is saying it will be a slippery slope. It's already. It's not even a slope yet. We already, like, the UK is in free fall. They're already, that's no longer a slippery slope. They're just going downhill now very fast to the very bottom.